I think, like, first off, well coached. Seems like they're always where they need to be. Fast, physical. Obviously, just a great ball team, great on defense. I think keys for us is just staying on schedule, doing what we do. You know, being physical, just coming off the ball hard, and think things will go well.
Where are you better from the day one of practice in the fall till now? Where have you made the most improvement?
I mean, like my whole game as a whole is improved a lot. I think one thing is just like experience. You know what I mean? Just having more game experience, more game reps. Just feel a lot more comfortable being out there, being in situations.
Talk about the vibe you have with JJ. That he was talking about is almost telepathic with him and Blake.
Yeah.
But talk about that sort of connection that you have with JJ in terms of you knowing one another so well.
Yeah. No, we got a great connection. You know, hang out a lot inside the building, but outside as well. You know, getting food or whatever it is. We got a great bond, and I think just being outside of the building, it helps translate for sure inside, and just practice, just knowing the feel and feeling everything is just, and reps I think is the biggest thing. But yeah, definitely gotten a lot closer and kind of found a little connection for sure.
What do you remember about last year's game, last CFP?
Remember we didn't play great. Obviously lack of focus and detail. You know, our preparation I thought was pretty good, but we just lacked a lot of things in the game. Just gotta, like I said, stay on schedule, play our ball, and think things will be different.
How about this idea of over preparation? I guess Jalen talked about that, maybe dialing things back a little bit this year.
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of the time, you know, it's a big game, a lot of stress, a lot of people are stressing out, but it's good to sit back a little bit and just, you know, get everything right, get the mind right, you know, leading into a game like this for sure.
What changes are there, would you say? How would you describe the changes?
I would say we're in the building about the same time, so, you know, it's all the same thing, but I think just as far as like practices, maybe a little less on the body, but we're still getting great work, like I said, so, you know.
Do you personally feel like you've done anything different this year, just in your approach to this game?
No, nothing really. I mean, definitely just know the game a lot more, which helps. Just being a freshman last year was a little different, but yeah, no change in the preparation really. Just locking in little things a little more.
Colston, you're locked in on what's going on the field, but the Rose Bowl is one of the most picturesque settings. Maybe it has to be in terms of bowl games. What are your thoughts on playing in that scenario?
Yeah, I think it's a blessing to be able to play there. I feel like that's one of those bowl games that you just, as a kid, it's like, oh yeah, I know, I've heard of the Rose Bowl, you know. So it's super exciting. Just excited to see how the team, everyone, when we all get there, walk out of the tunnel. It's gonna be a good time.
Could you speak to JJ's growth on the field this year in terms of growing the offense?
Yeah. I mean, obviously his play is out through the roof, but just as a leader too, just doing a great job on and off the field, in the meeting rooms. You know, just really taking accountability and just being the guy. And he's done a damn good job of it.
Nick,
I know it doesn't come down to any one player when you win or lose a game, but did you get a sense of how much weight JJ put on himself, given the disappointing outcome he had last year relative to how he played prior to that?
Yeah, I mean, sure he felt like he could have cleaned a lot of stuff up, but you know, it's all fuel to the fire this year, and you know, just once you think everyone's the same way. You know, once you make a mistake, just try not to make that mistake again. So.
Nick Saban singled you out as a mismatch. Said preparing for you reminds him of preparing for Brock Bowers. What do you think of that description?
It's pretty cool, but yeah, I mean, I do think I'm a mismatch. So yeah, cool that he said that, I guess.
Knowing that they have two first-round, level corners, how much do you feel like they're going to be a big factor in the game? And especially because you can move around and stuff in the formation.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're great. They got good athletes, great coach, and coach really well. Yeah, just gonna have to do what we do at a high level.
When you're scouting an opponent, how?
Yeah, the one I think of is probably against Indiana. where he kind of gave me the finger, but yeah, it was yeah, pointed. But yeah, that was a small example. Doesn't really seem like much, but yeah, I think that was definitely part of the connection.
When you're scouting an opponent, can you sense the intelligence of the Alabama team in terms of how they react to things and how they adapt and adjust?
Yeah. I mean, you could obviously tell they're well coached. A lot of what they do is check on the field. So you can see the players, a lot of communication, which is what a defense wants to do. And so you could tell everyone's on the same page, trying to be on the same page. So yeah, they're a good team.
Why do you think this team was able to weather all the field stuff and get to this point?
Us, right? Yeah. I think it just starts with the culture, what we have going on inside this building. Coaches and strength staff do a great job of just helping lock in our mentality a little bit. What you can't control, let it be. You can't change anything. Don't even worry about it. Just worry about what you can control, and I think that we've really adapted that mindset.
How much has, having played Penn State, Iowa, Ohio State defenses that were like that, how much does that help you in a game like this? And is there a defense that you guys have played that Alabama reminds you of at all?
They're their own defense, but yeah, like you said, we played some good defenses. I think if I had to compare maybe Penn State, just as far as the athletes they got and speed and well coached, but yeah, no, I mean, yeah, can't wait to get out there and play it, man. That's all.
Sounds like Jalen Harrell plays a lot of Fortnite. What do you do when you're not here?
Right now, I play the game a little bit, play a little bit of Fortnite, a little bit of Call of Duty, call people from back home, just check in. I was watching a TV show, How I Met Your Mother. I was watching that for a little bit, but yeah, I just kind of chill.
How many people do you have coming to the Rose Bowl? Parents who?
Man, my parents are coming, a lot of family, there's maybe about 20 heads, 25 heads that'll be there. So it'll be exciting to play in front of all the people back home for sure.